How y'all doing today? This is Sazzerfaz here with episode 3 of the Let's Play series on Mumbo Jumbo's Patreon server, and as you can see from the unfinished foundation behind me, this is going to be a lot different by the end of the video, and I can promise you that. I have gotten a lot of materials and a lot of work is going to be done to this base. I'll actually show you right now before we get going that you can see I have a load of sand, and I bet you guys are wondering why the heck do I have this much sand in my inventory, and that is because all this water needs to go. And actually I'm thankful that I didn't have a whole lot of dirt and quartz last video, because I would have had to remove all of it anyway, because I have to get all this water out of this area so I can build down, and I'm not going to be able to do that without sand. So before I begin, I just want to show you the progress I've made since the last video. And in this chest you can see that we have about 5 stacks of quartz and a little bit left over. And I've done some work. I haven't mined any of it, but I have made trades with people, and actually I've had to get a whole lot of wood for this amount of quartz. But also this guy on the server named Magic Jade, he also helped me out with donating 12 stacks of nether quartz so I can make 3 stacks of blocks, and that really helped me out. And I told him that if he ever needed help in the future, that I would definitely be there to return the favor. But I just wanted to show you that we are in business now. This will definitely get us a long way. Definitely not get us the whole way. In fact, I'll probably need a whole chest full of this stuff to get us the whole way, maybe even more. But in this video, we're not going to be really needing the quartz too much, because we are going to have to be doing the water. We have to get rid of this water in the base. So I'm definitely going to time lapse it, and I have stuff to say anyway. So it's actually good that I get to time lapse, because a lot of people have been recommending that, because I talk too much in the beginning of my video and I don't get much done. So like I'm doing that right now, I think we should just get started with the time lapse. Actually, before the time lapse starts, I want to show you guys how to do this if you do not know how to get rid of the water. All you have to do is place sand down and just keep clicking, and eventually it'll fill up all the way to the top. And then once you break that sand column you got, it'll get rid of the water. So that's basically how you do it. And I'm just gonna go all the way around the base here to start off, and then I'll go into the middle area. Enjoy the time lapse. I have a lot to say, so yeah, let's get on to it. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about in this time lapse is an intro. That's right, an intro. I definitely want to start getting into this YouTube thing, and I want to put an intro on the start of my videos. But along with an intro is an editing software. I want to know what kind of software I could have so that I can make an intro, and it'll make it a lot easier to edit. I just want a new editing software. Right now I use Windows Movie Maker, and that's good and all, and I've used it for all the videos I've done so far. And but I want to know how to make an intro, and I was wondering if you guys could give me any suggestions on an editing software. I'd like for it to be free if you can get it free, but if it is pricey, let me know the price, because I might try to invest in buying an editing software that I can make an intro with and all that. But yeah, I definitely want to start putting intros on the front of my videos, and I hope you guys can give me some suggestions for that. The next topic I want to talk about is a microphone, and I brought this up in the last 2 videos, and I think I've made my decision, and I'm going to go with that Audio-Technica microphone that I had in the last video, that I showed in the last video. And I think it's the best microphone I've found on Amazon for the price and with my budget, and so I think I'm going to go with that one, and I'm ordering it definitely sometime soon. And so you won't have to worry about the background noises. You won't have to worry about the static in the background. So yeah, I'm excited for that, and I hope you guys are as well. It'll make the videos a lot more enjoyable to watch. The third thing I want to talk about is the replay mod. So I noticed that that has recently come out, I think, or recently a lot of people have been using it. I know FamilyCraft, a member on the server, has used the replay mod, and it looks really, really cool. I wish I had it for this video too, because it would have made for some sweet shots while I was doing this, while I was making the base. But I will definitely use it to focus on the base in later videos, because I think that I can get some awesome video using the replay mod. I haven't learned how to use it yet, so I'm gonna be looking up on YouTube some tutorials. But I hope you guys are excited for that too, because I know I am, and I think I can get some really cool videos using that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. The last thing I want to say is I want to give a shout out to a guy named Alex, and his video, or his channel, is called Zero Caution ZZ. I think that's how you say it. Sorry if I got that wrong, but I'll have a link to it in the description. He doesn't upload often, he said, but I just wanted to give him a shout out. And what he did was amazing. Not too long ago, he showed. You might even see the comments about the Twitter talk in the in the comment section in one of my videos. But he DM'd me on Twitter, and what he had done is made an actual YouTube banner for me. And if you guys watched the first two videos and you actually saw my channel, you would know that my banners from then and now have changed drastically, and that is because of this guy. He made me a banner, and it wasn't perfect, the one he first made, but we talked, and I gave him some suggestions, and he pulled out with an awesome banner, and I'm very, very thankful that you made that for me. I've never had someone do that, just come out right out of the blue and make me something like that. It's awesome, and I'm definitely going to be using it in the future. But I definitely want to thank you for that. It's really, really cool. If you guys liked it, then definitely follow him on Twitter, and he has his name on Twitter is Black Ops 2. I think his name is Black Ops 2. He has a combination of letters and numbers in his name, so I hope it's not too hard for you guys to find. I'll have the link in the description. But again, thank you for doing that. It is really, really cool, and I'm so glad, because my banner was not too good, and it took me probably only 10 minutes to throw that banner together and use it on my channel. So I'm glad I actually got a good banner to use now, and it's definitely better than what I could ever make. So again, thank you for doing that, Alex. I really, really appreciate it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you liked that time lapse, but I have to say that this is one huge hole. It is insane the amount of time it took. In total, I'm gonna estimate probably 16 hours of mining sand and placing sand to get this water out of here. And that's even with the help of a member on the server by the name of Great B. And I'm going to give you a shout out, because you were a big help, and he probably did almost half, probably a third of this whole thing combined with my help. And he even got some sand for us, and I said that I'll give him all the sand that I get from doing this, because he found a guardian farm, and he needs the sand so he can get the water out of the monument area so he can make a farm. I think that's what his plan is. But even with his help, it took 16 hours probably over the course of 5 days, I think 5 or 6 days. So I'm sorry this video took a while to come out, but it had to be done, because it was just insane the amount of time it took for this to happen, for this to work out like this. But this was a lot of progress, and I'm glad it's done. This was such a daunting task. Like, you guys don't even understand. So much time has gone by trying to build this. But I have a plan, and I also want your guys' opinion too, and even some suggestions. in this, I think what I'm going to do is, like I said, I want to have that dome structure that extends to the top here. And then maybe what I want to do is have it so it's almost like a floating building, so like make the stone, brick, and dirt under it look like it was taken right out of the ground. And then I'm thinking either sandstone floors or birch wood floors. Again, let me know your guys' opinion. I want to know what will look best. And I think I'm going to start the floor at the height of this last cobblestone block. And I think that'll be alright. I just wanted to make it so, because eventually I'm going to be putting a whole bunch of white dyed glass on the sides here. And that will probably take a while. But the problem is with that is this right here is the ocean level, or where the ocean hits the ground. So I can't make the floor this height where I'm standing right now, because if I put the glass, I'm just gonna see a mountain or the underwater hills. So I'm gonna make the floor this height, so then it clears all of this gravel area, and then I'll put the either sandstone or birch or whatever I'm going to be using, and then I'll put the glass walls, and it'll look pretty cool. I'm super excited to get this thing started up, because now that this is done, this sand part, I can do anything I want, really. The only other daunting task is going to be the sand, or the glass, but that's not going to be nearly as bad as the sand was. The glass I'll have to get a lot of sand, but I have all this sand here that I can remove and then smelt into sand. So I'm alright. It's going to be pretty cool, and I'm very excited for it to start up. I think once I start to get the glass going, I'm going to remove these quartz blocks up here just to save on resources, because what I'm thinking about doing is put glass in place of where these quartz blocks are, as well as all the way down until my floor level, and it'll save on resources, because then I can put a quartz plank on top of those glass, and then I only used half the blocks I used to build this whole ring around the base. So I think it'll save on resources a lot, so then I can use that leftover quartz to build the dome. But FamilyCraft Dad, a member on this server, came to me yesterday while I was finishing up this big giant hole here, and he was wondering where I wanted this tunnel, because he was making a tunnel to different locations on the server, and that is his base right over there. His name is FamilyCraft Dad, and he has a channel on YouTube as well, so you guys should definitely check him out. His channel's name is FamilyCraft, and but someone had the suggestion to put this glass dome in here, and I think it looks really cool. And as you can see, he's got a tunnel that leads under his base and into this dome. And while I was building this, when I saw this dome here, I realized that I could probably use this to connect to this dome. I can use that for my base, and that way, instead of running all the way back to Spawn Town, that's all the way over there, I can go to this portal in here, and I'll actually go in there and show you in a minute. I'll have to access FamilyCraft's base in order to do that. But he made this tunnel here, and he asked me if I wanted it to go around my base or under my base. And I'm going to be digging down more, so probably under wouldn't have been the best idea. But around the base means that I can dig down here at the floor level and go right into this tunnel. And that'll actually work better, because I planned on going into the dome anyway, but here it just makes it even better, because I can get an actual proper doorway leading into the tunnel, and then it'll just lead right to the dome, and it'll be really cool. It'll be very easy for me, and it will also populate the server, or this side of the server, the spawn town, and that was his plan. He wants more bases springing up around here, and I wouldn't blame him, because Spawn Town is so overpopulated. There's a base every 2 blocks pretty much, and I think this is a good idea, and it's really cool too. I'm gonna go in there and show you guys what's inside this dome. Wow, look at this! I am inside FamilyCraft's base right now, and I noticed that he has a huge map of the Spawn Town on his wall here. And as you can see, my base is probably the biggest structure on this server right now. It is huge compared to the others. It pretty much takes over this whole entire lake here. And this lake is called Lake Jumbo. I don't know who named it that, but it's definitely a clever name. I think Lake Mumbo is around here somewhere. It might be right here. It might be over here. I don't really know which one is Lake Mumbo. But yeah, my base is in Lake Jumbo, and it's pretty much taking over the whole entire lake. But I think this is really cool. I want to do this. I'll have a wall like this in my base sometime. But yeah, this is really cool. Or I can just come into FamilyCraft space and look at his map. But yeah, this looks really, really cool. But the portal is through this way in this tunnel. My base is, I think, yeah, right over there. You can see the huge sand columns. And this is what it looks like inside. And this is the Lake Jumbo logo. And this is really nice because, like I said, this tunnel leads right over to the side of my base where I want. Whoa, that was a little glitchy. But yeah, it leads right here, and I think, yeah, this is where I'll have the doorway. I'll have it cutting right into here, so that way I have easy access to the portal. And I don't even know what's over here. I want to check this out. Oh, it's just it's a tunnel onto mainland. Okay, cool. I didn't know that. But yeah, and it also lets people come into my base too. Once it's done, people can access my base whenever they want, and it'll be cool. But yeah, I like this idea because I can just build a little tunnel right into this area, and then I can access this portal like nothing. And instead of running all the way to Spawn Town, this will be a lot easier to get to the Spawn Town and all that. I really like the idea. Thank you, FamilyCraft, for doing this. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm afraid that is all the time I have left for today. I hope you enjoyed this video as I did making it. It was a lot more full of content than the last two I made on this server, and I hope you guys liked that because it took a while to make, and I will continue to make videos like this as you guys have suggested that in the comments below. And I'm really liking this Spawn Town so far. As you can see, there has been a lot of progress, and a lot more progress will be done, I know that. But I have enjoyed every second playing on this server, and I thank you, Mumbo, for making this Patreon server for all of us to join, because I'm sure I can speak to everyone that this has been a very enjoyable experience for all the members on this server. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave me a thumbs up so that I know you liked this video. Please subscribe so you can stay tuned to my latest videos on this server and other videos as well. And leave me a comment down below asking for questions or suggestions on my videos or on my channel, and it will really mean a lot. And I definitely try to respond to all your comments, and I know it's going to get harder as the channel progresses, but for now I do respond to each and every one of your comments. So don't be afraid to ask me a question or just give me a nice comment down below. It's really helpful, and it makes me feel really good at the end of the day when I know that people are enjoying what I do on YouTube. But yeah, that is all I have left for today. I hope you enjoyed, and this is Sazzerfaz signing off.